Hello, my name is Brian Daly, and I'm a partner in Akin Gump's regulatory and investment management practices. We represent dozens of asset managers, many of whom have adopted alternative data, which is non-traditional data sources, into their investment management, diligence, and trading programs. Now, non-traditional or alternative data is not any one thing. It's a range of information that is used nowadays. It can be as varied as aggregated credit card data, or information from healthcare providers about device adoption or drug efficacy, or information generated by gamers on mobile apps or online platforms. Now, this information has been used for well over a decade, but the SEC has taken a keen interest in it over the past few years. And we've seen this in two main ways. First, there's been an exam sweep. Many managers have had their alternative data policies and procedures reviewed and scrubbed by the SEC examination staff. Second, last year in 2021, we had enforcement action against a leading vendor of alternative data. The SEC was unhappy with how that data treated confidential information and whether or not that data was incorporated into financial information that was then distributed. Earlier in this year, on April 26, the SEC exam staff issued a risk alert, which is guidance from the staff telling us what they've seen in exams and what they're going to expect going forward. And the exam staff basically said, we are not happy with the level of policies and procedures surrounding alt data, and particularly the intersection of alt data and material non-public information that's being conducted within private fund managers. There were three things in particular that the SEC had issue with. And the first was the documentation of the diligence. The second was really training and standards. Are the staff within an investment manager trained to spot red flags? Do they know how to react to them? Do they know what to do with this information once they get it back from vendors? And third is consistency. Consistency between sources, consistency over time. So if you're an alternative data user, you're a private fund manager who's using this kind of information in your investment process, you should review this risk alert. You should think about how it applies to you, what changes you might want to make. We've put out a client alert, which is linked below, which will give you some thoughts on how to get that process started. And thank you for your time.